Peace to the so called black nation who are actually the biblical Israelites. It's me, Brother Micah, here with another video. Today I want to talk about the fact that caribana and carnival is not black culture, it's actually white culture, specifically Greek culture. And I'm going to show you today with the receipts. So, according to, you know, standard definition, it says here Carnival is a period of public revelry at a regular time each year, typically during the week before Lent in Roman Catholic countries, involving processions, music, dance, and the use of masquerade. But the truth is this: in ancient Greek religion and myth, Dionysus, the god is the god of winemaking, orchards, and fruit vegetation, fertility, festivity, insanity, ritual madness, and religious ecstasy, and theater. Okay? It says he was also known as Bacchus, which is the root word for bacchanal. Uh huh. So Dionysus, which is a false god or a demon, is the ruler of the bacchanal. Let's keep going. By the He was also known as Bacchus by the Greeks, a name later adopted by the Romans for a frenzy he is said to induce called Bacchia. I'm gonna skip down to Bacchus and the Groves. It says Livy, the principal Roman literary source on the early Bacchanalia, which is the Feast of Bacchus, as he reports a major political incident involving one form of the cult, names Pacula Ania, a companion priestess of Bacchus, as the founder of a private unofficial Bacchanalia cult in Rome, based at the Grove of Stimula. The same kind of groves that the Mosai told the Israelites not to go worship in, yeah, those, where the western slope of the Aventine Hill descends to the Tiber. Going down, it says Livy claims the earliest version as open to women only and held on 3 days of the year in daylight, while in nearby Etruria, north of Rome, a Greek of humble origin versed in sacrifices and soothsaying. That's a person versed in pagan sacrifices and being possessed by demons, okay? And giving you information from the spirit world while they're possessed by demons. Somebody that is well versed in that, okay, went ahead and established the nocturnal version of the Bacchanalia, all right, meaning the nighttime one. Livy says that Pacula Ania corrupted Rome's unofficial but morally acceptable Bacchic cult by introducing the Etruscan version with 5 always nocturnal cult meetings a month, open to all social classes, ages, and sexes. Open to all social classes, rich and poor, ages, okay, young and old. That's why I was in Carnival from a young age. That's why we have Kiddies Carnival, and sexes, man, woman, and everything in between. Starting with her own sons. The new celebrations and initiations featured wine fueled violence. This is the root of your carabana, man. Wine fueled violence. That's why wine fueled violence still goes on today. Violent sexual promiscuity. That's why somebody just come and whine on your backside and don't ask you. That's why our sisters get sexually assaulted every year and nobody reports the numbers. Okay? It's an initiation ritual into a demonic cult, right? And you think it's your culture when it's Greek, man. All right. It says, in which the screams of the abused were drowned out by the din of drums and cymbals. So, what the loud music was for? It was for drowning out the screams of the ones being abused, who were what? People of all social classes, ages, and sexes, man. All right. So, homosexuality is going on there, pedophilia is going on there, right? Then, as it is now. Livy also claims that while the cult held particular appeal to those of, listen to this, it held particular appeal to those of uneducated and fickle minds. That's why they use it to trick black people today into believing it's their culture, man. Because black people don't like to read, man. Black people like to be accepted by everybody else. Okay? This thing, since its beginning, has been used to appeal to those of uneducated and fickle mind. Okay? Meaning, you're here and there and everywhere, man. You're not holding on to anything. You have no foundation, right? Negroes are ripe for this kind of trickery, man. Okay? It says, such as the young, which I was there, plebeians, which is poor people, women, and look at this, men most like women, which is Chichi man. Most of the city's population was involved, and even Rome's highest class was not immune. All right. Is this all I wanted? Yeah, this is all I wanted. So that's just a little taste to show you that Carnival is not black culture, it's white people's culture. And not only is it white people's culture, it's against spiritual law to keep. All right, so repent and return to your heritage and stop being a damn Babylonian, man. Or the Most High is going to destroy you in this life and certainly in the next. Peace.